Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another playoff edition of a very frigid Friday night football showdown tonight. Big night tonight. Tickets to South State on the line. I'm Blake Brandon, joined as always by the man who's come down from Old Town, Mr. Matt DiGregorio. Matt, handful of teams just a couple of wins away from a state title appearance.
7 teams tonight, Blake. They're all fighting to get that gold ball. Could they do it?
That is the question, and that is one that we're actually going to answer for you right now. Journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. These next two teams have taken all the right steps so far this season. A rematch from earlier in the year, George County heading back up to Picayune to take on the Maroon Tide once again. Picayune stops the Rebels on their opening possession, getting a crack at the offense, but the Rebels defense able to force that turnover early. They recover the fumble, set up in the red zone, and in business. A few plays later, Deuce Knight would draw first blood on the quarterback keeper right up the gut, barrels his way in. Rebels would lead 6-0, extra point no good. George County capitalizes on another early turnover, set up in the red zone again. Ain't broke, don't fix it. Knight on the keeper, up the gut again. George County takes a 14-0 lead. Tide, though, getting the offense rolling now. Darrell Smith finds a way, makes a cut, reaches the second level, reaches another gear, 32-yard scamper, gets the Tide on the board. Picayune betrayal, though, 14-7. Rebels moving through the air. Now check out this catch from Bryn Moody right on the sideline, 10 toes down. That's all he needs. George County set up in the red zone once again. A few plays later, Brandon Gaucher gets the handoff up the left side, waltzing his way into the end zone for 6. George County would take a 21-7 lead, but right before the half, Tide responding again. Tristan Cooper gets the handoff, waltzes his way in for another 6 points. George County, though, they would take a 21-14 lead into the halftime break. This game gets loose in the second half. Tide score 35 unanswered to open up the second half. They take this one 63-40. 4 straight South State title appearances for Picayune.
To another rematch, this time down in 5A. Gaucher pummeled Wayne County 31-8 in the regular season. Looking for a repeat of that performance tonight. It was not the same. Let me just get it out of the way. 4th down here for Wayne County, who held the ball for over half of the first quarter. That's Shundrell Miller, who converts a 4th down, brings it just shy of the goal line. However, on the very next play, the fullback would just plow his way in for a touchdown. Extra point was blocked, so Wayne County leads 6-0. Ahead to the second quarter now, Mr. 5A football Trey Irving, showing off the athleticism, outpaces the War Eagles defense from one hash all the way to the other, scampers in to tie the game at 6. Extra point would put the Gators in front 7-6. Wayne County, though, would answer. Look at the big fella bulldoze his way through the Gaucher D. That sets up 1st and goal, takes the entire defense to get him out of bounds. A few plays later, Omar Blinken Jr. runs in from a yard out, but wait a minute, Wayne County called for too many men on the field. 3rd and goal now. Just inside of the 20, quarterback Jacob Bowles throws across his body to his tight end. Touchdown, War Eagles. 2-point conversion gives them a 7-point lead. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Irving goes to work. He can't find any open receivers. That doesn't matter. Elects to keep it himself. Gets out of bounds with a 1st down. Seconds later, Irving on the option, pitches to Cason Thomas. He's in to tie the game at 14 apiece. Heading into the halftime break, Wayne County controlled the pace in this one, but Gaucher stopped a critical War Eagles potential game-winning 2-point conversion attempt. The Gators are off to South State with a 28-27 win over Wayne County. Blake, that's 3 in a row.
That is 3 in a row for Gaucher, 4 in a row for Picayune.
Yeah.
Pictures of consistency in those two programs. Also, shout out Wayne County fullback in high school. Love to see that. That'll bring us right down the road to Greyhound Stadium. Ocean Springs, hoping to bring Jake Bramlett's first South State title game as a head coach.
Yeah, they're facing against an opponent they're very familiar with. They took on Oak Grove earlier this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Who better to bring us those highlights than the man who is wrapping up his first full football season on air. You've seen him do an incredible job on our halftime show and our digital desk, an incredible job out here on the set. Our resident Wildcat, Mr. Dylan Jones.
Thanks so much, guys, for the kind words. What a season it's been. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity, and hopefully there's more to come, but we aren't done just yet. Last week, Ocean Springs did what they couldn't do earlier in the season and defeated Northwest Rankin. They look for revenge once more tonight as they host Oak Grove. Let's take you there. The Greyhounds are one win away from South State, but to get there, they have to go through the defending 7A state champs. First quarter, the Warriors have it. Kellen Hall flings a laser to Caden Smith. It'll be good for a 1st down. They cap off this 72-yard drive with a run by Kylan Champagne. He punches it in from 5 yards out. Oak Grove goes up early with a 7-0 lead and 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Guys, It's never too early for a little trickery, all right? It's gonna be a flea flicker. Choppa, Sherrod Whitehead, he's gonna connect here with his receiver, Ian Harlan. He's gonna get into the end zone from 48 yards out. They follow it up later with a Will Smith kickoff return touchdown so fast our camera couldn't even catch it. Fast forward to the start of the third, kickoff to Jax Coleman looking to do it again. Greyhounds lead 14-7. He's bobbing, he's weaving, he is in. Can he do it again? He thinks that he can. Throw their hands up early. No, he's gonna get tackled inside the 5, can't quite do it. They end up missing a field goal too, but luckily it does not matter. The Greyhounds revenge tour must go on. They have a date with Brandon next week. They take it 27-14.
Dylan, thank you so much. You can't see it, but Dylan just straight to the limo.
Yeah, walked
right
off,
off set,
dropped the mic.
straight to the limo. Hey, Dylan, thank you so much. Yeah, Ocean Springs Revenge Tour definitely on. Very tough test in Brandon next week.
They started 0-4, Blake. I don't know how many people who had them winning this week against Oak Grove. Last week was going to be a challenge. They won both of them. Brandon, I mean, it's the toughest challenge yet.
Since they started 0-4, haven't lost again.
Chop's a player, though.
Yep.
4-star kid for a reason. So
Yep,
maybe they got a chance.
Absolutely. Chopping wood every day. That'll take us into our first break here on the playoff edition of the Friday Night Football Showdown, but do not go anywhere just yet.
Big time games coming up for you guys. We're going to take a trip up to the Pine Belt, plus some other third round action from across the state.